everybody. I'm back again. This is Lane Kirby, and I have day 24. This is Monday, March 11th, if you don't know that yet. Today's scripture is Philippians 3:18 and 19, and it says, "For I have told you often before, and I say it again with tears in my eyes, that there are many whose conduct shows they are really enemies of the cross of Christ. They are headed for destruction. Their God is their appetite. They brag about shameful things, and they think only about this life here on earth." Appetite, that word. We only usually see it as something to do with food, but this is an appetite for more. Not the more that comes in eternity, not the more of heaven, the more of the things on earth. More things, more stuff, more food, more money, more, to appease our flesh. Saying that someone's God is their appetite isn't necessarily what they eat. It's an appetite for more of anything that satisfies the body, mind, and spirit and soul. A sense of self-denial, patience, or even thinking of others first is usually pretty far off from this person. Now, some have more of an appetite than others, but in reality, the appetite is in control in many areas of our life, and maybe in all areas. For example, how many of us have ever binge watched anything? I know you have to be honest with yourself. The Lord already knows. I have to be honest with myself too. There aren't a lot of people that can say they haven't binge watched something. Really. Many of our younger generations don't even remember life with commercials. That wait up to the next episode in your favorite series, having to wait a whole week and having to watch that show in its entirety with commercials and all. There was no recording and fast forwarding for a while until the VHS came out. Now, not being on social media this last 24 days hasn't been so bad, but the other evening my husband and I were looking for something to watch, and we decided on a series that has 5 seasons already. Woohoo! He said it's something we can binge. It won't end for quite a while, and we won't spend countless minutes or even hours, if you know what I mean, searching for the next great show or movie. You know that feeling? Well, there we were almost 5 hours later, and we'd watched 5 episodes, and he was ready for bed, but I was like, dude, there's 2 episodes left in the season. So I stayed up and watched the last 2 episodes. So almost 7 hours in one day of watching a series. It was great spending it with my husband, but I didn't the last 2 hours. And there are those are positives, but we never ever do that. But if that would become our norm, we'd never get anything accomplished. But I could feel my appetite for that show. I wanted to keep watching to find out what happens next season. I could have stayed up all night into the next day to watch it all. But I didn't. I did put myself to bed. But that same appetite for many things that fulfill our mind, body, and soul gets pricked and prodded at the slightest little things. We don't have to allow it. Don't replace social media with more of stuff. Ask God to bring you an appetite for more of Him and the time and space to spend with Him as we crave more. Have a good day.